Alright, greetings. In the name of Yahweh, on the name of authority, Yahshua Messiah, the direction of the Holy Spirit. This particular video, I'm coming to you here on the eve, yes, of Scorpio full moon. Now, outside of my study time, outside of, doing the things that makes life, should I say, great, I have a lot of downloads. I have a lot of messages that I just haven't had time to really put into order because there's been so many of them. So I've had to come back and actually sift through a lot of these messages just to figure out which one I'm gonna actually start on so that I can actually deliver them in a timely fashion. Now, one of the things that I would like to ask is, where do you see yourself in your spirituality? Do you feel like you're complete? Do you feel like you got it together? Because in actuality, you could to an extent. But here's how you know you got it together. If, in turn, your life doesn't go from rough to okay to getting better, that's usually a sign that you're not pushing past any barriers. All right? You're not pushing past any barriers that are relevant for your growth. And a lot of times those barriers come in forms of you paying attention to parts of you that you forgot. So I'm gonna get straight to the topic of why. I'm gonna have to bring this in another video, but why what is called evil is perpetuated in this realm so deeply and so often. Why does good not triumph over evil? Why does it seem like those people who really don't care about what the masses believe in as far as God, and they live by their own standards, why are they that way? Why do you have to witness so much pain and so much suffering? Well, being that I brought y'all this video this time of night, I need y'all to get up under them covers and get comfortable. Because what I'm going to tell you, if you really pay attention to what I'm going to tell you, you're going to understand. I'm going to give you a key to help you perceive the realm you're walking on. Because there's so many. There's a lot of keys. This is just one of the initial keys that you need to fine-tune your perception so that you can step out and understand what you're seeing. Because when you understand what you're seeing, then that helps give you a mirror reflection of what you need to work on. Because you can't change the world, but you can change you. All right? So now we basically are finna be 5 minutes to my video, so I'm gonna get straight to it. Those who have kept knowledge hid from the world, those who have rewrote history, those who have hid history and burnt conclaves of historical facts that don't exist no more except up under the Vatican in Rome. This is what they know. They've taught you how to believe in God, but the way that you believe in God, it serves the system. It does not serve who you think it serves. What do I mean by that? All of the killing, all of the murders, all of the catastrophes, all of the wars, all of the communities of people that are just perishing out of thin air, and nobody knows who or what is allowing this to happen. Well, let me inform you. The realm that you operate on that is ruled by the Demiurge, and otherwise known as Saturn, who acts as a warden, a spiritual warden over this realm. When people die and they go back toward the light, they're going back toward reprocessing. They're not going to go into the heavenly light that you have been taught to go to. You're going back into reincarnation. You will be recycled, your memory will be wiped, and you will be sent back into the matrix. Because you living here, your energy has acted as fuel for the ones that control people, places, things, continents. The reason why war is so valuable is because it goes beyond timelines. The powers that be, and I don't give, trust me when I say this, man, I could give a fuck about what anybody's saying about don't praise the Masons. Man, look, every time I talk, I'm speaking facts. So if I've ever brought up anything pertaining to a Mason or elite, it's because I'm telling you about something that has been hid. And I'm not glamorizing, but how are you ever going to put your life together if you don't even know what's being used against you? So don't harp on any organization that I might speak on as its praise, because if you think that, you're confused and you ain't paying attention to what I'm saying. All right. Now, these institutions that have run society, from anything and everything that has pertaining to any type of lodge, fraternities, societies, Masons, one thing that they have known behind the Iron Curtain, all right, is that only those who are initiated into their systems are allowed not to suffer. Suffering is the energy of the Egyptian god Set. They operate in the reality of discord. And the only ones that really aren't suffering from the discord are the ones that are a part of their community. When you look at who the Typhonian god Seth is, and you understand the power that comes from discord, one thing you must understand that they didn't want you to know is that in order for you to wake up, you have to actually do what Osiris did. You have to do and go through what Isis did to retrieve his broken, scattered body. Because one thing that they know is that pain scatters a soul and it fragments it. And until you can call it back, you will remain enslaved to this system, therefore benefiting those that control it.